Hi, I'm Riz. In this video, I will try to explain how in life is just forks. Life is just a bunch of forks. I'm not saying a bad word, I'm saying fork. Fork as in spoon and fork. Fork, a fork. Wait, I should get a fork to show you actually. Hi, so I'm back. Okay, I got a fork to actually show you. See, what I'm saying is life is just a bunch of forks. You can see this, I believe. A fork. Life is just a bunch of these. Let me explain how. So, life is just a bunch of forks. How I got this shit is a whole story in its own, but that's for later. Okay, so life is a bunch of forks, and I will also try to explain fate and destiny and how you control your fate and destiny and how maybe some parts you don't. Let's see. I don't know. Let's see. I really don't know. Okay. So in this you don't need to see me. You just need to see this shit. Let me oh fuck. Wait, let me turn on flash. Yeah, now it's good, I believe. It should be good now. If it's not, then not my problem. Not my problem. Okay. When it is my problem, I don't care. I don't care. Okay. So I like drew this pick off. Anyway, so this wait, I should use the fork. This will be fun. So, wait, yeah. So you are this is you. I just says you. Wait. Yeah. This says you because it is you. You. You were born. You. Now, when you were born, there was a chance you could have died. You didn't. Congratulations and good job. Keep doing this, not dying thing, for the next 80 years, and we're gonna be fine. Okay. When you were born, after you were born, always you have choices. One first choice, second choice, third choice, and many more choices. Infinite amount of choices. Now these dots say, other than these that I told you, for there were more, lot more. There is no first option. There's no second option. These dots say there's more after this and more before this. There's infinite. There's no first option and last option. Nothing like that exists. It's circular with no ending and no starting. Okay. These infinity signs say, as I said, infinite amount of choices always, forever, in anything and everything. What I mean is, let's say you are in your class and your teacher says, open the book. You can open the book. You cannot open the book, but there is also a mystery option. You can tear a page and eat it, but there's also infinite options. You can throw the book at your friend. You can throw the book at the teacher. You can call the teacher. You can say the teacher is pregnant when she's not. You can say something like, teacher, I am Jewish, for no reason. So that's what I'm saying. Infinite amount of choices. Anything. Like the teacher can say, open the book, and you could say, I know your father was in World War. Anything. Okay, that's there. Now, that is done. Now, with every single choice, the choice of death is always there, and it can also be a result. But we're not talking about that today. Okay, so these options you have, and let's say you take option A, then also you get option A's options, which is option A.1, sorry, 1.A, 1.B, and such. Now there is 1.C and 1.65. Again, infinity sign, question mark, dot, unlimited shit. And this is the way it goes. It's like, imagine this whole page filled with these micro-sized billions of this. That's like a month of your life. Every day you have a fuck ton of choices that you can do. Like you can wake up and do your homework. You can wake up, go to school. You can wake up and eat a carrot. You can wake up and throw a carrot at your mom. You can do anything. There's infinite. When those motivational speakers say you can do anything, what they say is true. Okay. Now, the concept of mud. What I mean is these ways that you go through life, there is always the option of death that might happen. At the same time, these ways are full of mud. These are ways of the Amazon rainforest just after a fresh monsoon. The ways are walkable, full of mud, and you are barefoot. So every time, let's say you walk a path from here to here, you got some mud, and then you go back. You still got the mud. Some residue will be left, and that is trauma. That is what we call trauma. That is trauma. Let's say a girl. Let's say this is a girl being single, and this point is a girl dating a guy named Jim. Now let's say she goes on this walk, and she dates Jim. Her feet are muddy, and now Jim turns out to be an asshole who cheats on her, and she goes back to being single. Now she's again here, but the way that she traveled, there is mud on her feet. Not a lot, but some. There is residue. That is a trauma. Now let's say she just date another guy named Bob. Now Bob is going to suffer because of Jim's fault. Jim did her wrong, but she has that trauma, and now this mud she is going to carry to Bob. Now Bob is the one who's going to get her with the trauma. Understand? And by the way, guys, don't let this happen. Like, if there's a girl with trauma, like, you are not Jesus. Your job is not to crucify yourself for humanity. You are not God. Alright? Don't be the nice guys. Be good, but don't be the bad. There's a difference between being good and being a fine line. Don't be the Be a genuinely good man. Strive to be more good, but not bad. Okay? Like, there's a girl with trauma she got from her ex-boyfriend. Your job is not to, like, be the one. I'll be the bigger person. No, don't be the bigger person. Be the person with the fucking working brain. Don't be the bigger person. You feel like I will marry the single mom with 2 kids and be the bigger person while I'm 23. No, fuck off. I'm not a bigger person. And the whole like be a bigger person, a real man would do this. These are all psyops used by women. If a woman ever says a real man would do this, never see that. Fuck no. Okay. No, I'm not being hateful towards women, by the way. If women are watching this, I'm saying the same thing for women too. Let's say you meet a guy who's like, oh, you won't do this for me? My ex would have. Don't ever meet that guy ever again, sweetheart. You deserve a better guy. Alright? Like, I'm not a misogynist. I'm not. I don't care. Okay. Now, going back to the topic. This is there, and every one of us, we get this mud as we travel and back. We can go back the way we came, but the mud, the residue of some of the mud, maybe there's a very little amount, but there will be some. Very little amount of trauma, but there will be some trauma. 100%, 100% and that's your whole life. It's just going through this fork again and again, and there are more and more and more and more branches. Now, a little different from this. Okay. See, if there is a plane that's flying, alright, and the plane, instead of its route, goes 1 degree slide, just a single degree, who the fuck cares? Like, if you're going here or you're going here, what's the fucking difference? But with time, that 1 degree difference will be a huge difference. It's just 1 degree, remember, it's 1 degree, but it will be a fucking huge difference with time. Time compounds. If you work hard today it means nothing, but in 10 years it will mean something huge. Time compounds. Remember, time compounds. Time is like a woman's womb. You put a baby in there today, it's just nothing, but in 9 months it will be a whole human being. Time is like a woman's womb. It compounds what you put in it. Okay. Now, fork. Yeah, I drew this shit, by the way. A fork. Fuck. This is my fork. Whatever. This is the fork from the whatever. The forks. That's there. Now, control and none of fate and destiny. What I mean is, some of this shit you control. That if you are born in America, you have the choice to vote for Trump or vote for Biden, or don't vote at all, or do drugs, or become a rapper. But if, let's say, you are born in America, you don't have the option to go to an Indian temple because you're in America. So what you can control is being a rapper or not being a rapper. What you can't control is the fact that you are born in America, so you can't go to an Indian temple because Indian temples are in India. That you can't do. Okay, now let's say you are born in India. You have the option to go to an Indian temple or not go to an Indian temple. But since you are born in India, you do not have the option to go to Washington DC because you are not in US. You are in India, so you can't go to Washington DC. Understand? So some you in your life there will be infinite choices that you can choose from. That is what they mean when they say you control your destiny. You really do. There is no excuses for you. And there are some things you don't control. Things that you don't control don't fucking matter because you will only ever think of things that you can't control. What you can't control, you will never think of. Like, if you are someone who is incapable of becoming a great painter, you will not have the dream of becoming a great painter. But if you have the dream of becoming a great painter, and let me show you some of my pretty face now. I'm not. I'm contemplating because I'm too good looking, you know. Okay, so as I was saying, you will get the choice to do that. Now, that goes like that, and you get the choice to choose do it or not do it. Now, you do not need to be sad about the fact that, oh, that means there are some choices that I don't, they don't matter because if you will never have the dream to become a great painter if you don't have the capability in you to become a great painter. And if you ever have the dream of becoming a great painter and you're like, I don't think I can. No, 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 you 100% can. If you were someone who was not capable of becoming a great painter, you will never have the thought of becoming a great painter, the fantasy of becoming a great painter, the dream of becoming a great painter, the dream in this universe. Solutions and problems exist together. Solutions and problems are intertwined. If you have a solution, then the problem is also you have. If you develop cigarette addiction, you have the capability of becoming someone who will never smoke again. If you ever have the dream at the age of 7, if you are like now 25, and at the age of 7 you had a dream of becoming a drummer, that means you have in you what it takes to become a drummer. You can become a drummer 100 fucking percent. Yes, because it's like if you have you like I have never had the thought of becoming a oil rig worker. That means I do not have in me what it takes to become an oil rig worker. But if I ever get the thought, okay, I want to be an oil rig worker, that moment I will get what it takes in me to become an oil rig worker, and for the rest of my life I will have it. If I don't do it on my deathbed, I will have a regret. Don't regret. Do it. Fuck everything. Fuck everyone. Remember one thing. Today, however hard it is, whatever the fuck it is, you are going to remember on your deathbed. You will regret, and that will be the most painful pain you have ever felt. And there will be no way to do anything, and that pain will be more pain than you ever felt in anything. That will be more painful than a bullet in your leg. I swear to God, that will be very painful. The pain of regret is always the worst pain ever. Okay. I have some other things to say. Fuck, man. My neck hurts, dude. Fuck, shit. Alright. Fuck. God. Okay. No. Oh, fucking. Okay, where are we at again? Okay. Another thing. Let's say 1A equal. This is I've always talked about this, but still, let's clarify. So let's say you have the option 1.2. That means there are some. If you have an option, that means there are some options you don't have. Like 1.FB, you don't have it. If you were born in Africa, you have the option of a very amazing culture. But what you don't have is the urban lifestyle of America. If you are born in the urban lifestyle of America, what you don't have is the amazing cultural diversity of Africa. So every time you have something, there will be amazing things that you have, and there will be something that you don't have, it can't have. But you don't need to worry about this because the thing is, if you were born in an amazing culture in Africa, rejoice, you got that. Others don't. If you're born in the urban society of America, rejoice that. What usually happens is white people they tan because they want a tanned skin, and people who are born with a tanned skin, like in India, they want a whiter skin. So it's a mental illness, alright? It's a mental illness. It's the grass is greener. So what you have, you might think, but I wish. You always wish because you are retarded. If you're really not retarded, wish. Okay, no. A fun thing. This is not something I'm claiming. Okay, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I don't care. This is just a funsies, just for fun. Poseidon. A lot of figures like Poseidon have this thing with them, right? It is in Disney movies and all everywhere. Like Poseidon, the figure in reality also had one of these, right? A trident. I think in mythology, all Indo-European cultures and everything, all that spread, all mythologies got a character with one of these. I think this was for the same reason that I'm telling you, which is it was to signify that in life there are multiple ways to go, and it works like that. Life is full of forks, full of forks. Now, there is something else I'm going to explain to you, which is similar but different. That is, life is not just forks. Life is this. This life is also this. What I mean is, life is forks, but life is also reverse forks. What I mean, sometimes in some things it is that you come to a place. By the way, in life, wait, oh, fuck shit. In life, you are on your hero's journey. Whether you're a man or a woman, doesn't matter. If you're a woman, you're on your hero's journey. But you are on a journey. You are on your hero's journey. I'll say hero, but if you're a woman, whatever. It's like actors and actresses. People call actresses also actors nowadays. So you're on your hero's journey. The moment you're born, you are on your hero's journey. Alright? So on your hero's journey, it's like fantasy game, it's like playing Dark Souls. If you have played Dark Souls in real life, your life is also Dark Souls. You are the main character and that's it. So you are playing Dark Souls every single life. My life is Dark Souls, your life is Dark Souls. We are all playing Dark Souls. It's all playing Witcher. So you come across a point where you have to choose many choices and you have to take one way. But the opposite also happens. Let me go there now. Yeah. Okay. So what happens? Alright, I have to start the video again. Okay, so what happens is sometimes in life you come to a place and then you have multiple choices that you have to choose from. You can choose one and go on, but there are also reverse forms. What I mean is, okay, and what I mean is there are also reverse forks, which means in some forks you come to a way, and in some forks you come to a way and then you get multiple choices and you have to choose a path and move with it. But there's also the opposite, which is you could have taken this path, you could have taken this path, or you could have taken this path. All would lead you here. These are the canon events. A canon event is something that will happen no matter what. What is a canon event? A canon event is you as a man growing up and getting a beard. If you grow up in a prison, you have a beard. If you grow up abused, you'll have a beard. If as a man, when you were a kid, you got raped, you would still grow a beard. If as a kid you got amputated, you lost a leg, you would still grow a beard. No matter what happens, you're a man, you will grow a beard. That's a canon event. You can do absolutely nothing about it. It will happen no matter what. There are some things that are, it's like in the Bible, some parts are canon and some parts are not. Canon is the parts that are gonna happen anyways, and there are some parts which are like, yeah, optional. It's like if you go to a college, it is canon that you will see a girl who you will like sexually, but it's optional whether you will go to prison or not in college. Okay, so these are we can call canon, but I'd like to say reverse forks because you understand easily. Okay, so reverse forks and forks. Now there are reverse forks also. Let's say there was option A, B, and C, and if you take option B, you reach point O. If you take B, you reach point C. You reach C, you reach point D. But there are also points where there's reverse forks, which is no matter what the fuck you do, you will be here anyways. Which is like, um, let's say I'll take the same example twice to make you understand easily. Let's try. Okay. So let's say you go to a club with your friend. Option A, you approach the girl in the red dress, rejected. You approach the girl in the white dress, rejected. You approach the girl in the green dress, rejected. Why? Because you're fucking ugly, but also because you're retarded. Well, you're just overall retarded, but also because this was a canon event. You are going to get rejected no matter which girl you go through. But now, there's also folks, which is you go to the club with your friend, and there are three options you can go with: the red dress girl, the white dress girl, the green dress girl. Now, most of the times, folks work with each other, which is this. This is the shit that's gonna happen mostly, which is you take a path. Wait, fuck, I didn't bring the pen. You know what? I know how to explain. I can do it. Wait. Fuck. All right. See, sometimes what the fucking hell? Okay. What's gonna happen is, let's say there was fuck shit. There's this thing where fuck shit. You know what? Fuck this shit. Fucking thank you. See, you will fuck off. Alright, now I'm gonna try my best. Cooperate. Okay? So, see, you are here, alright? Now you go to a club with your friend, you get three options: the girl in the red dress, the girl in the green dress, the girl in the white dress. On the other side, that same thing continues: the girl in the white dress route, the girl in the green dress route, the girl in the white dress route. What happens? You come to a spot which is a fork and you get options. Now, whatever option you take, it's a reverse fork, so it's the same result, which is you get rejected. Now, you come here, and whatever option you choose is your freedom. What happens with you is not in your control. So, this part when you choose, it's your destiny in your hands. What result you get, that's not in your hands. And that's why in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, focus on the work path, don't focus on the outcome. Because the outcome is not in your hand. What is in your hand is the input you do. You can choose what you will do. What you will get is not in your hand. Because you don't know if it's a fork or a reverse fork. You don't know if there is actually a different result or it's gonna be what it's gonna be. You know, sometimes it's just gonna be what it's gonna be. You can do fucking nothing about it. And sometimes your input really matters, and that's why you should always put an input. Now, this is not for you to be like, oh, then what's the point of doing anything? You are a retard. You do not understand what I'm saying. This is so positive. There's nothing negative in this. Alright? You take the option, then you get to choose it. This is what they mean by it's not the destination, it's the journey. You see, you choose. Whatever you choose, you get the same result. It's a canon fork. If it is not a canon fork, then there would be different results. It's not always that there's the same result. Not everything is canon. Most things are not canon. Canon is very rare. Most things are in your hand. And even then, if it's canon, this is what they mean when they say the journey is in the destination. Sorry, the journey is not in the destination, it's in the journey. The fun is in the journey, not the destination. The goal is the destination of the journey. This is what they mean. See, if it's canon or it's not canon does not fucking matter. What matters is, see, let's say it's canon, which means no matter what option you choose, you will get the same result. What's the difference? The difference is the journey. This journey, and this journey is different. With this girl, you do a joke and you fail. With this girl, you just talk and you fail. With this girl, you offer her a drink and you fail. The journey is different, the outcome is not. This is what they mean when they say it's about the journey, not the destiny, which is true. You should not do something for the destiny, you should do something for the journey. Like this video I am making right now. I made this shit and I'm doing this shit. It's hot fucking here. This like, I am not doing this thing for views. I don't care if this video gets absolutely 0 views. I do not care. I am enjoying doing this. Making this video is something that's making me feel very enjoying. This is the experience I am enjoying. I am enjoying the journey for the destiny, which is getting views and all. It's not in my hand. I can only do the input, which is this is my input. I can work hard on the input and give you the best input I can. Whether I get output or not, that is not in my hands. So I do not worry about it. If it happens, good. If it doesn't happen, good. You know that ideology of Jocko Willink, which is whatever happens, good. You won, good. You lost, good. That is actually right. It's good. Whatever happens, because what option you have instead of just winging it, just keep going with it. Okay, now. So, if you did not understand, watch this video again and again. I believe I just gave you some crazy ass value in this video. The goal is to have a positive impact on your life. That's the goal of the channel, is to have a positive impact on your fucking life and make a fuck ton of money at the same time. But the money is not the goal. It's not in my. I can't control how much money I make. What I can control is how good of an impact I have on you, how good of a content I produce. My control is limited to what I give to you. What I get from you, you decide that. I don't decide that, and even you don't decide that. Maybe the universe decides. Whoever decides, I don't decide. So I don't care. If it's not in your control, stop caring about it. You go to exam, give your best exam, then just stop worrying. Whatever the result is, it's not your fault. If you fail, not your fault. If you get bad result, not your fault. If you get good result, the credit goes to you and the universe and God and whatever. Okay? That's there. Never worry. Worrying is just stupid. If anything keeps you in a spiral where you are thinking too much, the moment you identify I am thinking too much, stop thinking at all. Become your movie. Fuck off with your friends. Go do something, anything. Okay. This is. I hope you understood all this. I really hope you understood. Okay. What else is there? Let me think. Hi. Okay, so I think there is nothing left much for the video. Like in this topic, to tell you more. I think I told you enough, and if you watch the video multiple times, then you can learn a lot. I hope you do. I try to provide you value as much as I can. Okay, and what else is there to tell you? I think in this video this is enough. Okay, so watch this video multiple times. Learn what I'm trying to teach you. Not teach you. I'm not your fucking teacher. Learn what I'm trying to tell you. I'm your friend. Okay, and take action. Just please take action. Small action, just do. See, the moment you take action, clarity comes. People wait for confidence and clarity. And what do? Will it be good? Should I do it? All this bullshit. You get the solution when you do it. Literally, all the problems you have, like clarity, what to do. The moment you do bad, very, very bad, do bad. The goal is not to do good. The goal is to do, not do good. See, when I say action, I don't say take good action. I say take action. I'm not telling you to do the right thing. I'm not telling you to do a good job. Do a fucked job. Do the most fucked job. If you're a painter, make the most shitty painting ever. If you're a singer, sing the most horrible song ever. Do. Just get the rep in. Like in the gym. If you are a gym goer, if you go to the gym, get the rep in. Do the bicep curl in a bad form. Do the most shitty form. Do everything wrong, but do it. If you keep doing the wrong thing, eventually you will start doing the right thing. Because when you do the wrong thing multiple times, eventually you identify, oh, this is wrong, oh, this is wrong, oh, this is wrong, and you get it. Practice will make your shit gold. You just need to keep practicing, keep going, keep doing it. Like I'm making this video. My goal is not to make great videos. My goal is to improve than the last video. Whenever I'm making a video, my goal is not okay, I will make this video good. No, I will make this video better than the last one. That's it. Okay? And take care of yourself. You have to take care of yourself because I want you here. I want you here on earth, living and breathing. Because I care about you and I love you. God bless. And if you don't believe in God, universe bless, or SpongeBob bless, whatever. See you later. Alright then, see you later, alligator.